yourself and the people that you're made to impact is a moment to celebrate. So I'm finally up on the other platforms. Good morning, everybody out there. Good morning. So I don't have any wellness tips for you today, except for the fact that you need to celebrate yourself. And I think that's a wellness tip all in and of itself, because as I mentioned, it helps you to continue to move forward. If you celebrate from the smallest to the largest things that you have accomplished during the week or what you have learned, it allows you to continue to move forward. It allows you to see the progress that you have made. And I would say to write them down, write down your wins. We often write down our visions, but we don't necessarily track our wins and our lessons. I would encourage you to write them down each week, reflect on them, so that you can move forward, and so that you can make the shift that you need to make if it's necessary, right? So I want you to celebrate. I'm celebrating again, as I mentioned, I'm celebrating this morning. I've got the Christmas music playing in the background. I know I'm a little hyper. It's like 6:45 in the morning, but I feel good. Like I said, it's the end of the work week for a lot of my corporate leaders and for my business owners. Take the moment to just acknowledge yourself. We always acknowledge others, and especially when we are working in corporate and we're leading, our staff, and if we're in our business and we have, people that are working for us, we're always acknowledging other people and what they have done well. But I want you to learn how to do that for yourself. It's all a part of your health and your healing and your vibrancy and your energy. So celebrate yourself. So I would love to hear in the comments from everybody what is worth celebrating for you this week. Talk about it, start to write it down, acknowledge it so that you can focus on you, because that's what this is all about. Every morning when I see you here, that's what this is all about. You being able to focus on you. And the more you can learn how to focus on you, your health, your well being, mind, body, and spirit, it's going to allow you to be better for everyone and everything else. So I would love to hear in your comments what's worth celebrating. What have you accomplished this week, or what have you learned? I want to hear from you all. Talk to me out there. And if you don't catch me live, I still want you to put it in the comments. Talk about what you have done for yourself. And again, as I mentioned, we've been talking about hydration. So if you have decided that you are going to drink more water, that is a win. That is an accomplishment. That is worth celebrating, because you're doing something that's going to allow your body to live healthy, to be vibrant, to, again, like I said, have that energy that you need to function properly, as we've been talking about all week. So celebrate those things. So I'm not going to stay on too long. Celebrating life. I love that, Pammy. I love it. It's worth celebrating every day that we get up in the morning and that we can breathe and we can have, the use of all of our senses. And we have the ability to think and we're mobile. It's worth celebrating. So I love that you said celebrating life, because it's all worth it. And I would say if you are, because I love that answer, if you are saying, well, I don't know exactly, my work week went as expected, or I'm going to put my quotes up, quote unquote, normal, because I think it's all worth celebrating. So if you really examined it, but I love that you said life, because I get up every morning, I pray for myself, and then I go in and I pray with my son as I am trying to push him to get up. You guys know about those teenage boys. For any mom out there that has the teenage boys, they struggle with the time in the morning. um, but as we're getting up, I always pray with him as well. And we pray for life. We pray, and we're grateful for life and all the things that we have, because it's worth celebrating. It absolutely is. So I thank you for that, Pammy. Life is precious, and we just need to be grateful for it all. And I want you to be grateful for this beautiful, intricate body that God has given you, which is the point of me being on here every morning, so that you can at the best of your ability, take care of your body. I had this realization after having cancer, this realization of, that I can't squander what God has given me. And especially after that, because it forced me to go out and seek knowledge about how to better take care of myself. And I continue to do that. That doesn't stop. But as I'm doing that, I just remind myself that I can't squander what God has given me. So I love that you said celebrate life, because we don't want to squander any of it. We don't know when we're going to leave here, right? But for every moment of every day, you live your life being grateful for all that you have, and do not squander what God constantly is giving us, because He is always replenishing us, even in those moments when you think that life is hard and it's challenging. You see yourself come out on the other side. There's a replenishment and there's a lesson in it all. So be grateful for that and celebrate that. Gosh, Pammy, that was good. That was good, celebrating life, because it's just so much bigger than us, right? But it takes us to make the impact in this world, and it starts with ourselves, and then it starts in our households, and then we just spill it out to our communities. So celebrate life today. Celebrate yourself, the largest and the smallest wins and lessons for this week. Go out there, kill it for your last work day. Entrepreneurs, take a little break on after your last work day as well. Treat this as a work day for you. And even if you're going into the weekend working, because I know with entrepreneurs, we don't stop. However, take those moments to celebrate your wins and your lessons. I appreciate you all this morning. The holidays are coming, so continue to spread cheer and gratitude for the holiday season. Continue to just be happy for it all, whatever that is and what's ever happening in your life. We're going to start again on Monday with new tips on how to take care of yourself. And we're going to start to talk about sleep. Another thing that we usually take for granted. I want to get into it, because everything that I talk about is for the replenishment and the restoration of your body so that it can function properly. I will continue to say that this intricate machine that God gives us is so worth blessing and taking care of, because it really is amazing, right? When you think about how the body works, and there's so many ways to just give it the replenishment and the resources that it needs to work in the manner that God has intended for it to work. So I want you to continue to engage with me here so that we can talk about those things to help you replenish your body in order for you to be at your most optimal health and get out there and do everything that you need to do with the energy that you need, feeling good and looking good and really making your impact. So I appreciate you all. I'm going to say Feliz Navidad, because that is what is playing right now. I love you all and have an amazing day. I will see you back here Monday morning. We're going to start getting into sleep. But this is your wellness hub every morning. Consider it as your wellness hub. All right, I will talk to you soon. See you on Monday. Have a great weekend, and don't forget to celebrate yourself.